Samuel.
Maxwell.
It's Vinyl Club Day. It's Monday. It's time to get to the club. It's time to scan your club membership. It's time to reserve space at the club. It's time to grab a seat at the club table, Sam.
Pardon?
It's Vinyl Club time.
I thought I heard voices.
Just in your head. Samophrenic.
He laughed at himself there. Let the bloody studies show, everyone.
Let the record show.
Let the record show. And speaking of the records, you gave me some homework.
I did.
You gave me.
We should put it in the record holster. Even though this isn't filmed, we should put it in the record holster just so we can feel the right moment.
Put it in the holster.
The energy. More energy, if you will.
More energy. Nice. You gave me Luca Brasi, If This Is All We're Gonna Be. Probably their biggest album, I would say.
I mean, look, I think it's the biggest in terms of like the impact. I think there's probably later albums that did bigger numbers, but just because they got bigger as a band. But I think in terms of like the impact on their career, for sure.
Yeah, I agree. And I remember listening to this album when it came out in 2016. I was in my second year of uni. Mm-hmm. And I remember
The year we met.
Cute. I think I actually reviewed the song Aeroplane, their single.
Yeah, I think you might have.
Oh, the former boss remembers my work.
I'll assign this to Sam. He'll hate it.
Yeah, at the time I didn't like it at the time because it was so Australian and I didn't like that, I guess, that scene very much. It didn't resonate with me, like the Smith Street Band, Luca Brasi, even Soho at the time. It took me a bit to get into them with that super ochre, like, where are you? But over
Anything near conviction.
Exactly. But over time, it's really grown on me, and I began to have this sort of deep affinity and affection for songs like Aeroplane, songs like, Anything Near Conviction, like you sang before, Count Me Out, Overwhelmed, Ill Prepared. Like, it's a really cool album to listen to in full.
Yeah.
And I think what Luca Brasi do really well is write cohesive albums that have flow and they have a story and they have emotional journeys that you just don't necessarily get with individual singles. Obviously, if you have listened to Luca Brasi at all, Anything Near Conviction and Aeroplane are the big singles. Aeroplane in particular is just, I love that song. I don't know what about it I love, but it just like hooks in my brain.
Yeah.
And the live version in particular over the recorded version, just the way Tyler, I think he like inverts his melody in the chorus. Oh, it's so cool. I love it. I wrote this down on an aeroplane.
I think the way that you sang that, by the way, just then was very Ben from Slowly Slowly.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of Australian bands that I'm not saying that you listened to this first and that opened the door, but like this was a pathway in for you to a lot of those bands. Like Slowly Slowly being one of your favorite bands from 2022 or whenever
Daisy
Chain
Chain
came out.
Yeah, that was a banger. Pity about the next one, but that's okay.
It had some bangers.
Yeah, All Time was a banger.
Yeah.
They're so good live. Anyway, we're not talking about Slowly Slowly anymore because every 2 weeks someone's taken by a fucking crocodile up north. Shout out, Bob. We should get him on the show.
I would. The first we would be. I don't think we'd make it past the first question. What do you listen to, Bob?
Well, let me tell you, mate.
I don't want to hear about it.
It all started in the 60s. My grandmother was really into hip hop. Like, oh, Bob. So when I was 20, it was 1943. Jesus Christ was still around. Honestly, that
Bob
man.
Carter the rapper.
Oh. B-Cat.
Yeah, B-Cat. B-Cat in the Hat.
Yeah. Dirty little hoe. Shout out Cat in the Hat fans. Anyway, shut up. Luca Brasi. Overall, the album has a really melancholy tone to it. It's this kind of Australiana melancholy that I've yet to hear in any other album almost ever. The way this album sort of takes you on a journey, it makes you feel stuck at times. It makes you feel emotional at times. It makes you feel like self-pride at the same time. It's a really strange album thematically. Like Aeroplane has this crazy melancholy to it. Say It Back is, you know, it feels like a love lost story.
Mm-hmm.
The Cascade Blues is this melancholy sort of like rock song. Overwhelmed, Ill Prepared is like stress and anxiety. Anything Near Conviction is about like just fucking having a crack and having a bit of pride and, you know, I don't know. It's a very different album to me. Musically, it explores like indie rock. It explores some like punk rock. And I just really struggled, to be honest, to put my finger on exactly what this album is.
When we were chatting to Tyler a couple of weeks ago, he talked about how the creation of this album, when they finished the songs and they were working through the mixes, he was like, fuck, this is really poppy, like compared to their older stuff. And it is, like, you can hear the melodies that do so much of the heavy lifting in this, and not to say like that they hadn't had good melodies previously, but like this album really relies on those melodies. And there's a lot of times in this album where you go, oh fuck, like if you change the instrumentation a bit, probably took out some of that ochre. Like this is just a pure pop song.
Yeah.
And I think that they do that really well between having that the delivery is what makes it melancholy. It's the strain in the voice, it's the like heaviness in the guitar on top of what is just a good hooky, like vocal hook or a guitar hook, like hooky pop song.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a pop song with a punk edge.
Yeah.
I mean, going through the tracks, I think Aeroplane will always be my favorite. Cascade Blues is an underrated one on there that I think people don't talk about enough.
Mm-hmm.
And Count Me Out to round out the album is really strong. You've got Georgia Mack on there, I believe.
Oh, yes, from Camp Cope.
There you go. Yeah. But I think in so many strange ways, and I'd be keen to pick your brain because I wasn't a part of the interview, but like the album for Luca Brasi was probably the most culturally impactful album they've ever had.
Yeah.
And ever since then, they've been this sort of like working class band. They're from Tasmania. They feel detached from the main scene, and they've sort of had this like driving like, I don't know how to phrase it, like a chip on their shoulder, like work hard and show everyone on the mainland how good we are down here.
Yeah.
That's sort of the mentality that I've had. Like people that know them love them.
Yeah.
And people that don't know.
They are one of the hardest working bands in the scene.
Yeah.
And they come from a little town called St. Helens, which is just outside of Launceston and Tassie, for people who don't know. And they musically put that town on the map. Like and by extension, Launceston, like they started festivals down there. They, I think, I don't know the name of the local bar, but like they put whatever the name of this bar is as a place to go. If you're touring Tassie or if you're touring Australia, you can reliably pull in there and get a decent crowd of music lovers.
Yeah.
Like they represent the Tassiness, heart on sleeve. And I think it's interesting that you mentioned about how this is their most culturally impactful album, because they like the name "If This Is All We're Going to Be" kind of tells a story that this was going to be the last. Like, let's just record one more album, we'll pack it in. We've been doing this for a few years, and that's when they struck gold.
Yeah, which is the case for so many bands. It's crazy. They're like, we didn't think this album would be anything. Or you have bands like Void Division. They record their album. It's the biggest album they've ever released, and they're like, oh, we've already committed to like breaking up.
But I think that's because, like, when you finish a band, or when you go, this is going to be the last album. There's nothing like you go, do we have an idea? Even if it doesn't suit our sound or like what people know us for, fuck it. Like, this is going to be the last time we're putting something on record. Let's see what happens. And people go, oh, this isn't what I expected from Luca Brasi, or this isn't, the sound that I thought would come on this album, but it's sick.
Yeah. And I guess for them, like they had this cultural moment. They brought in so many new fans and they're like, fuck yeah, this is sick. And then they just went back to doing their thing. They're so modest. They're so humble and they're so down to earth. Like even our interactions with them have been so chill. They're so approachable, and it translates in their music. And I think that's why I connected so much with the album as well. Like it's like talking to a mate about an emotional story.
Yeah.
And I feel like as a guy, like, because it's so local, it feels Australian, it feels authentic, and it feels like you are just talking to a mate. Like you have this kind of wanting or like a yearning, not a yearning, but like this void emotionally in you where you don't know where you feel.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're feeling, but you know you're feeling something.
Yeah.
And I think it just talks to the melancholy of the album, and you feel connected to whatever Tyler's singing. You feel the ups, you feel the lows, and you ride the wave with the band throughout the album. And yeah, to be honest, it's probably one of the only albums where I've actually felt that from start to finish. Like I couldn't tell you, like I said at the start, I couldn't tell you what I felt through it. I just knew I felt melancholy, and I felt, I'm not sad, I'm not happy, but like I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's an album that I think represents how you can feel all those things at the same time. You can have a moment where you're like, things are good. You know when you have those moments where you're having like the best day of your life, and then you go, I need to remember this because like there'll be a time when I'm not going to have the best day of my life. And so even the good times has that twinge of sadness because you're reminded like this is really good, but other times aren't as good. Or
it could always be better.
Day. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a perfect summation of it. Like, if this is all we're going to be by Luca Brasi is the quote, like, could be better, could be worse. And that's just emotionally. The album itself is great. If you haven't heard of Luca Brasi and you haven't heard this album, get into it because it's unbelievable.
Do yourself quite the favour.
Quite the favour.
Quite the favour.
Maxwell, I have something for you.
Yeah, you got some homework? Let's do it.
Let me just push this out of the way.
Sam is reaching down to get his bag. Oh, hello. Oh, we've got quite the
conundrum. I'm attached to the light.
Sam has got his bag wrapped around the light, which means he's going to have to now either lift the light or finagle something out of the bag. He's bending over right in front of me. Damn, boy, you squat for that thing. Oh, my Lord. He's reaching into his sack and also his bag.
Tell you what, that hurt. Maxwell.
What have we here, Sam?
I have Handel from Trials.
Handel Jenner.
Handel
by Trials. Oh, yeah, nice.
So when I took my old man to see Hilltop Hoods, Trials opened, and he is so cool. He's like this rap guy that does live looping. He plays bass. He does it all. He's a one-man band.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to be quite a big deal. So I'm interested to hear your take on it all.
I mean, he's one half of AB Original as well with
Yes.
Briggs. I'm a big fan of the name of this song on side B of this record, Be an Adult, Have a Breakdown. 10 out of 10. That's a
fucking nice.
Great title.
Everyone's had one.
I haven't listened to much Trials, to be honest, like over my years. But you did speak very highly of him from the Hilltop show. So
even the old man loved it.
Yeah, I'm keen to check this out and hear the Trials sound. I know he does a lot of production work for other artists as well. Yep. Artists that we've brought to the show and talked about previously. So I'm keen to hear what he's doing with his own record. With Handel. Yeah.
Any final thoughts for you, Maxwell?
Sam, thank you for that. I'm still out of the vinyl market currently at this moment in time, but my cash money very low at the moment. But so not really any vinyl thoughts for you, Sam?
No, none for me. But keep your eyes peeled because I'm going to do a little home renovation to boost my vinyl collection.
It's 7 o'clock, blockheads.
It's 78.
And Sam's working on the living room.
78 blocked. No, but we've had a few close friends of the show reach out and very generously offer us some records for our collection. So I'm excited to take people through that. I've got a few on the way that I'm keen to show everyone. You might have a little surprise in there as well.
A little surprise.
Little surprise just for you, you know, just something a little cheeky.
Count me in.